these years, she figured out I don't eat anything, just manna just falls from heaven. I enter the house, manna come. And it doesn't even enter through my mouth, just in my spirit straight. I said, thank you, God, I'm full now.
You will laugh this week. I want to say the second time, you will laugh this week. I want to say for the last time, you will laugh this week.
What am I saying to you? I'm trying to explain to you that some of us, when we enter locations, just enter locations, sir. Enter. We have an environment that whatever we look like, whatever we are dressed like, however we are dressed, when we enter that location, we command respect. Somebody has to be like, who is that guy? If you just enter like this, no one thinks, well. Have you ever been to a supermarket and someone comes to you and say, how much are those tomatoes? It can be a sign of respect, by the way. It can be a sign of respect. Maybe they saw you dressed in a certain way and they think, this guy should be working here. But if you are higher than a salesman in that supermarket and they ask you that, it becomes, they've undermined you. Me. A whole person with a Toyota parked outside, a Mercedes Benz parked outside. You think I am selling tomatoes. What has happened? They looked around and they saw the things that people are wearing, the clothes they are dressing, the way they move in a super, and they're like, nah. I remember one time I was going to Marimba down there. And as I was on my way there, I said to the guys, I'm going to my in-laws. So the best thing is, let me buy the food myself. I don't want you to buy for me. Let me buy. Now I'm getting into the supermarket. First time after years and years. I'm getting there. I am now confused. I'm in there. I'm like, where is this thing that I'm looking for? Then I'm stuck at this rack, this shelves of yogurt. So now the people are moving around now. I don't want to look like I'm crazy. So I also took a thing of a container, this tub of yogurt. And I'm reading, just so that. Someone came to me and said, Are you Prophet Angel? I said, I think so. I said, I think it's me. He said, why are you holding yogurt? Oh, now I'm like, what do you mean? Say, do you eat? You eat? I think I disappointed my follower. I think all these years she figured out I don't eat anything, just manna just falls from heaven. I enter the house, manna come. And it doesn't even enter through my mouth, just in my spirit straight. I said, thank you, God, I'm full now. She says, you eat yogurt, I said, what were you thinking? She said, you actually eat food like us. See, the value she had placed on me was beyond natural. And I started thinking about it. And I looked at every major man of God that I have esteemed, highly esteemed, and I mentioned their names here. Rarely were they ever seen eating. Not because they don't eat, but because they have taken eating as a private thing. We can even count the intestines in there. They're chewing and no naka. No, private location. They've taken some things as private business and they've maintained their value. You don't even know what they eat. My own father, if he's drinking water, he doesn't advertise someone's brand. He will put a cloth around the bottle. Cover it. It doesn't matter. Check even on previous videos. You look when he's sitting down, the water is covered. And one time I asked him, I said, I wanted to buy you a watch, but I'm seeing you don't wear watches. He said, why would I be advertising someone's product? I said, I'm too big for these products. He says, do you know how many people will buy watches just because I wore them? The exact brand. Millions will go haywire, look for every Rolex. And have not been paid. Value now. Let Pastor Chris hold one book by another author. See what will happen to that book. It will be a bestseller by the next minute. Everyone wants to know what is inside. And yet you, the author, you will never pay him. The publishing company never pays him. But he has put the value, his own value onto your product. He understands who he is. It is a sin to not be known. No, you're not getting me. If you're not known by anybody, if you get to a place and people wonder who you are, you're useless in life. Your value should get you to a point where everyone wants to talk to you. They want to know who you are. They want to really see who you are. You remember last week I was standing there? And what I said, there's a lady here in this row who is on WhatsApp. After I finish, I'm coming here. Second row. Thank God she left. She ran. Oh yeah, I went there. That's where I said, oh, where did she go? Imagine you're in church right now and you're already texting that man. Do you think this man will think you are a serious Christian? Imagine, please, I'm now getting into church. Don't text me at this time. Yes, a man can say, oh, this, if he doesn't love you. But if he really wants to plan with you and marry you, they will be like, you know what? This lady is serious about church. So if she's serious about church, I am protected from whatever I'm going to fight later. So what can men do? Value is obtained by finding a mentor. Following somebody you follow, that your wife, your girlfriend, whosoever it is, your friends know. If we call that guy when I have a problem with him, he will submit. You are a dangerous person if you have nobody who is above you. In marriage, if she can't call Pastor Chris, she's in danger. Because there's no way she can report me to. You can't be the master of it all. Or you are the master. You can't call anyone. Just you. And when your wife says, yeah, I'm going to call Prophet Angel, say, you call him. Call him. Call. We want to see. I want to see what you will do. You do nothing.